Stop second-guessing every move you make. You're on the verge of massive transformations that no one predicted. The way you've handled pressure has awakened a power far stronger than you ever realized. If you're ready to stop letting fear hold you back, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and type 77 below to let the universe know you're ready for what's next. You may have been tricked into thinking your struggles were random, that you didn't deserve extraordinary support. Meanwhile, the world told a story that your challenges were just part of life, that no one would come to your rescue. But your spirit fought against those thoughts. You didn't give in, refusing to let illusions defeat you. Even when others looked on with indifference or judgment, you kept moving forward. That quiet persistence, those moments when no one else was there, but you kept going anyway, that's what set things in motion for you. Unseen forces saw your determination and promised you'll never have to fight alone again. Your steadfast heart sent out a signal that no illusion or onlooker can stop. It's not just in your head. The universe is genuinely ready to protect your journey because, despite the darkness of those illusions, you still stood tall. Now that powerful connection with the divine is set to launch you into a future those illusions never imagined. Chapter 1. Where the struggle became an initiation. No one told you that your roughest trials weren't random ambushes, but invitations to step into a role illusions hate. It felt like you were just surviving heartbreaks, rejections, and watchers' condescending gazes. Yet each blow was actually forging your spirit with unyielding steel. Illusions tried to cloak those trials as cruel jokes from a universe that never cared. Watchers repeated illusions' lines about bad luck or fake playing tricks. But illusions concealed the deeper truth. These trials were forging you into the unstoppable synergy that heaven itself acknowledges. In this gauntlet, illusions hammered you with the notion you must have done something wrong. Even watchers echoed illusions, implying you earned these hardships by defying illusions' norms. You could have shrunk back, letting illusions rewrite your entire being in guilt and compliance. But something in you roared in us. A hush formed in your depths, an indomitable quiet that illusions found unnerving. Each fresh blow, each watcher's mocking aside, only sharpened that hush. Illusions reeled, watchers puzzled, as you quietly refused illusions' condemnation. You advanced even when illusions pinned you to the floor, learning in each heartbreak how illusions lost power once you stopped believing them unconditionally. Eventually, illusions saw you edging beyond their domain. Freed watchers or watchers half awakened caught glimpses of your hush. Your synergy was something illusions couldn't define. Illusions thought you were unrealistic. Watchers bought that you were unpredictable. But illusions felt that unstoppable surge in your spirit, that synergy illusions can't replicate or sabotage. Each test you underwent felt rigged against you. Yet illusions found you more determined each time. That was your transformation from random sufferer to purposeful initiate. Illusions recognized the shift. Watchers either marveled or shrugged, but you started to see the pattern. These trials were refining, not annihilating you. And that's precisely when heaven took notice. Illusions think heavenly assistance is naive. Watchers might label it a superstition, but synergy sees deeper. You realize that by refusing illusions' claims, you send a frequency that soared beyond watchers' plane. The cosmic forces recognized your unwavering stance as an invitation to intervene. Illusions call that naive. Watchers remain half lost, but synergy calls it unstoppable alignment. Freed watchers see that illusions can't box you in. You never gave up, so heaven can't help but respond. Delusions blindsided, watched you ascend from the rubble they orchestrated. Unstoppable synergy in your eyes. Now illusions question how you're still standing. Watchers mutter about strangely consistent luck, but synergy knows better. Heaven stands behind you because you met every blow with a hush illusions couldn't overshadow, forging a new vantage illusions never wanted you to gain. You turned your trials from illusions' mockery into synergy's forging ground. Illusions might stage more tests. Watchers might remain watchers. But you sense that heaven has taken up your cause. You never gave illusions your final yes, So now heaven arrives to seal your unstoppable course with the cosmic validation illusions can't sabotage. Chapter 2. Discovering the mark that sets you apart long before illusions tried cornering you with heartbreak or watchers tried pegging you as overreaching. There was an unspoken mark on your spirit. You might not have had words for it as a child, only a sense of difference that illusions told watchers to label odd. Maybe you felt deeper empathy than those around you, or found it impossible to adopt illusions' standard worldview. Illusions love to twist that feeling, spurring watchers to ask why you couldn't just be normal. But illusions had a hidden motive. They recognized that mark as a threat to illusion's entire control structure. The watchers locked in illusion's domain perceived your difference but lacked the vocabulary to support it. They followed illusion's script, urging you to conform, to hide that intangible quality illusions found dangerous. So you drifted with illusion's current for a time, muffling the hush within you so watchers wouldn't recoil. Illusions wanted you ignorant of the synergy that set you apart. Illusions hammered watchers with fear-based caution about what happens if you break from the norm. But synergy quietly gloated inside you, refusing illusion's final word. Somewhere along your journey, cracks formed in illusion's facade. Maybe watchers belittled you once too often, or illusions orchestrated a betrayal that shattered your illusions about illusions themselves. Freed watchers might have stepped forward, or made ease, stood alone. Either way, synergy broke free a little more. Illusions realized you were starting to see your mark as not a defect, but a calling card from cosmic design. Illusions hoped watchers' negativity would keep you subdued, but synergy overcame illusions, telling you your difference was not just valid, it was vital. That shift in perspective changed everything. Illusions felt alarm. Watchers sensed a new calm in your eyes. You recognized that the hush illusions had tried to label as emptiness was actually synergy's anchor. Illusions scrambled to overshadow your awakening. Watchers remained half-skeptical, but illusions never fully recovered from the blow that you actually embraced your difference as cosmic purpose. Delusions thrived only while you saw your difference as shame. Once you saw it as a key, illusions' leverage faltered. Now illusions watch helplessly as you wield that difference, forging a path illusions said was impossible. Freed watchers glean hope from your hush. Illusions can't unify watchers and scorn the way they once did. You discovered that mark wasn't a random quirk, but a cosmic imprint that signals synergy's presence in your life. Illusions can't replicate or crush a cosmic imprint. Freed watchers sense your unstoppable aura. Illusions panic. Each day, your synergy resonates deeper, pulling you further from illusion's domain. Watchers are either trailing in curiosity or left behind in illusion's gloom. In that new vantage, illusions can't deny your intangible power. The watchers might not fully grasp it yet, but illusions see it clearly. Your difference is anointed. Unstoppable synergy bridges Earth and the cosmic plane. Illusions never wanted you to realize. Freed watchers might be next to awaken. Illusions remain cornered. And you stand, hush unwavering, with the unstoppable synergy illusions once tried to bury. This is the mark that sets you apart, and illusions can't do a thing to change that unalterable truth. Chapter 3. Standing in the crossfire of skeptics and hidden allies. The moment illusions realized you were embracing your difference, they rallied watchers to intensify the scrutiny. Some watchers hammered you with questions about your strange beliefs, while illusions whispered in your ear that you should keep quiet. Freed watchers, on the other hand, recognized the hush emanating from you and silently cheered. So you found yourself in a crossfire, illusions fueling half the watcher's cynicism, while hidden allies suddenly offered encouragement. Illusions hoped the conflict would overwhelm you and make you retreat. Watchers stayed uncertain if you were truly forging a new path or just courting drama. Freed watchers could only do so much without illusions, branding them as traitors. At first, illusions tried overshadowing your newfound synergy with petty drama, like orchestrating small daily messes watchers pinned on your recklessness. Illusions hoped it would unravel your hush, but synergy had taught you to remain. Unflinching under illusion's minor storms, freed watchers might discreetly stand up for you behind the scenes. Illusions, raging, can't unify watchers in condemnation. Illusions then turn to bigger sabotage, maybe staging a financial scare or a betrayal that watchers might interpret as cosmic punishment for your uniqueness. But illusions underestimated how synergy fosters unwavering calm. Freed watchers marveled that you didn't crumble. Illusions fumed that watchers were gleaning hope from your hush. Meanwhile, illusions realized your hidden allies within watchers' ranks were no longer so silent. Freed watchers, having glimpsed illusions' manipulations, quietly collaborated to shield you. Illusions curse their luck. They rely on watchers' uniform negativity to isolate you. But synergy can turn watchers into hidden allies who see illusions for what they are: illusions. Freed watchers encourage you to keep pushing. Illusions, not sure how to stamp that out. Delusions tried to escalate watchers' negativity, but synergy kept you calm. Your hush, unstoppable. Freed watchers admired how illusions' best attempts barely fazed you. Yes, illusions found watchers who remained devout to illusions' gloom. They scrutinized every move you made, reported back to illusions with scathing commentary. Delusions used that intelligence to try and trip you up. Freed watchers, seeing illusions' desperation, reinforced your hush. Delusions recognized the precarious shift. Watchers split between illusions' loyalists and synergy's budding supporters. Illusions can't unify watchers as they once did. You stand in the crossfire of watchers, illusions pounding from one side, hidden allies offering subtle support on the other. Yet synergy thrives in that crossfire. Illusions might orchestrate last-ditch humiliations or false rumors. Watchers might remain partly confused, but synergy guides you to respond with calm authenticity. Freed watchers see illusions can't provoke a meltdown in you. Illusions see watchers partially awaken to illusions' rigged narrative. In that tension, illusions can do little but watch its synergy expand. Freed watchers sense a hush that illusions' chaos fails to overshadow. Illusions watch you continue forging your unstoppable path. Yes, the crossfire is real, but synergy ensures illusions' bullets pass through empty air. Watchers' skepticism morphs into curiosity, and you remain unscathed and hush, unshaken, unstoppable. Chapter 4. How the act of trusting opened heaven's floodgates. When illusions hammered you relentlessly, watchers disclaiming your every aspiration, you reached a silent breaking point where you decided to trust anyway. It wasn't blind faith or naive hope. It was synergy telling you illusions had no final claim on your destiny. Illusions wanted watchers to see that trust as foolishness, a sign you'd topple under reality's weight. Freed watchers recognized it for what it was: an unshakable hush that illusions can't sabotage. That single act of trusting, despite illusions' entire negativity, marked the moment heaven took serious note. At first, illusions tried twisting that trust into false optimism, hoping watchers would see you as irrational or deluded. Illusions banked on the watcher's rational side to conclude no cosmic wave was coming. Freed watchers, more attuned, saw your hush and realized illusions misunderstood your trust. This wasn't naive daydreaming. You were simply refusing illusions' gloom-laden narratives and watchers' limited perspective. Illusions grew restless, seeing watchers no longer united in scorn. Once illusions recognized your trust wasn't budging, they conjured a new crisis, hoping watchers would interpret it as cosmic punishment for your arrogant stance. Illusions reasoned that a well-timed setback might break your hush. Freed watchers, however, stepped up. Maybe they offered resources or a timely reminder that illusions' crises were illusions' typical ploys. Illusions realized watchers weren't jumping to illusions' conclusion, and your synergy remained unbroken. Illusions could only watch as your trust in the hush stayed rock solid. That unwavering trust shattered illusions' blockade. Freed watchers caught glimpses of you navigating illusions' storm with unwavering calm. Illusions, losing momentum, realized they lacked watchers' consensus for a final condemnation. Meanwhile, synergy soared higher, forging a direct line between you and the cosmic. Design illusions had boasted you'd never taste heaven's bounty. Watchers repeated illusions' scorn, but synergy recognized your trust as the key. Once illusions no longer define your perspective, the cosmic flow can saturate your life with unstoppable blessings. So heaven's floodgates swung open. Illusions and watchers blinked in unison at the sudden shift. Freed watchers, seeing unstoppable synergy in action, reevaluated Illusion's entire script. Delusions tried to label your blessings as random or undeserved. Watchers, uncertain whether Illusions had any argument left. Freed watchers, maybe not fully grasping synergy, at least saw Illusion's meltdown. Your hush endured, acknowledging the cosmic wave Illusions always doubted. Illusions could only hiss from the sidelines. Watchers half lost, as synergy rained blessings down upon you. Now Illusions watch with veiled fury as watchers recalibrate. Freed watchers applaud your unstoppable hush. Illusions sense your trust, forging ever deeper synergy. Each day, Illusions find watchers less willing to condemn your leaps of faith. Freed watchers see Illusions failing to overshadow your hush. And Illusions realize that, in refusing Illusions' gloom, you pried open the cosmic gates Illusions insisted were locked. Freed watchers might call you lucky. Illusions call you defiant. Synergy calls you unstoppable. Your single act of unwavering trust initiated a cosmic response Illusions can't sabotage. Watchers can barely comprehend, and synergy stands triumphant in hush. Chapter 5. Feeling the tidal wave of support you never thought you'd get when Illusions convinced you to feel alone and watchers seemed to agree. You never imagined an immense wave of backing waiting just beyond reality's thin veil. Illusions painted a picture of solitary struggle. Watchers quietly echoed that gloom. Yet synergy whispered, "You're not alone." As Illusions intensified the negative campaign, a sense stirred that cosmic help was about to break through. It started suddenly, small acts of kindness from strangers. Illusions wrote them off as luck. Watchers shrugged, but synergy saw each gesture as proof Illusions weren't the final word. Freed watchers, if they took notice, realized Illusions underestimated love's power to surface in unexpected ways. Illusions sensed watchers growing inconsistent in dismissing your experiences, while synergy pressed forward. Then it escalated. Freed watchers emerged from Illusion's shadows, openly affirming faith in your hush and synergy. Illusions hissed about gullibility, but watchers were splitting off. Freed watchers no longer cared about Illusion's ridicule. Your hush and unstoppable synergy spoke for themselves. Illusions, seeing watchers slip away, had no new trick to unify them in scorn. At the same time, your path overflowed with opportunities Illusions once claimed were impossible. Freed watchers quietly or openly supported you, linking you to resources Illusions insisted didn't exist. Illusions tried overshadowing this surge with petty sabotage. Watchers, half caught in Illusion's final illusions. Yet synergy soared beyond Illusion's reach, letting you dodge each trap. Freed watchers realized Illusions were losing their last hold. That's when you fully felt the wave. Messages from distant acquaintances praising your inspiration. Unexpected offers Illusions said would never come. Illusions spluttered while watchers witnessed hush permeating your entire environment. Freed watchers, seeing Illusions crumble, jumped in wholeheartedly. Illusions grasped that your synergy was building a support network they couldn't sabotage. Freed watchers saw Illusions' negativity had been smoke and mirrors all along. Now Illusions cower in the corner. Freed watchers rally around your hush, forming a momentum Illusions dread. Genuine support far exceeds anything Illusions allowed watchers to envision. Illusions can't quell this wave. Watchers see Illusions losing ground. Freed watchers awaken, become an unstoppable legion, spreading synergy's hush. Illusion's gloom can't outshine authentic compassion and cosmic harmony. The watchers who remain, Illusion's pawns, stand stunned or cling to Illusion's last illusions. Meanwhile, synergy's hush continues forging potent bonds, forming the communal wave Illusions can't deny. You remain steady. Illusions sputter in the background. Watchers realign around synergy's unstoppable force. The tidal wave Illusions said you'd never receive has finally arrived. Chapter 6. Securing the union that redefines everything. While Illusions reeled from the surge of support flowing your way, they still strove to sabotage the one union they'd always labeled impossible. Delusions nudged watchers to sneer relationships don't last. You can't have it all. Freed watchers, however, notice your hush expanding, sensing illusions' negativity was mere desperation. Meanwhile, synergy set the stage for a union illusions swore couldn't happen. Be it a destined partnership or an otherworldly alliance, illusions can't stop watchers from sensing the hush radiating around it. Initially, illusions goad watchers to dredge up your old heartbreaks, insisting synergy couldn't break illusions' toxic patterns. Freed watchers, recalling illusions' prior failures, realized illusions were recycling fear. Illusions urged watchers to taunt you with cynicism. One bond can't solve everything, but synergy doesn't hinge on illusions' logic. Freed watchers saw illusions falter as your hush stayed unshaken. Watchers, less inclined to chant illusion's script, feel this union inch closer. Not through illusion's forced romance or melodrama, but through synergy's hush intensifying day by day. Illusions can't smother it. Watchers can't dismiss it as random. Freed watchers might remark, they've changed. But illusions lurk on the sidelines. Synergy coordinates a meeting. Illusions tried to block. A spark illusions failed to overshadow, anchoring two awakened souls, and around illusions can't breach. Watchers linger, expecting illusions to trigger a meltdown. Illusions attempt to sow conflict, maybe reviving petty grievances or heartbreak histories. Freed watchers see illusions recycling stale negativity. Synergy counters with hush, leaving no meltdown, no bitterness, only calm. Illusions grasp they cannot sabotage a union birthed by synergy. Freed watchers observe and quiet. Oh, this union reconfigures watchers' worldview. Illusions always claimed such love or alliance was a naive fantasy. Freed watchers discover illusions' deception. Illusions can incite watchers to scorn synergy that shows no fractures. The hush protecting your union humbles watchers. Illusions see freed watchers, once scoffing, realize illusions can't withstand your hush. Illusions 2. Watchers watch. Synergy triumphs, forging a bond. Illusions never believed possible. Watchers never foresaw. You and your partner, woven in synergy. No illusion still prowls, and some watchers remain uncertain. Yet synergy proves unstoppable, foregoing illusions every attempt at chaos. Freed watchers feel uplifted, illusions power at the margins. Your union stands as irrefutable proof that illusions lost. Watchers can awaken, and synergy's hush prevails. Illusions concede partial defeat. Freed watchers gather around your calm. You remain anchored in hush with the partner. Illusions insisted you'd never find, changing reality forever. Chapter 7. Embracing the grand finale of heavenly backing. With illusions reeling from your unwavering hush, the surge of watchers' support, and a holy union, illusions can't derail. You enter the grand finale. Illusions once scoffed you'd stumble at the final hurdle. Watchers echoed that gloom. Yet freed watchers look to you for proof that synergy trumps illusions. You feel heaven itself aligning with you, pouring out blessings illusions never imagined. A cosmic hush saturates your life. No frantic hustle or anxiety fueled by illusions. Freed watchers see you navigate each endeavor with a grace delusions cannot copy. Delusions make feeble attempts at sabotage, technical glitches, trivial drama, hoping watchers see you unravel. Instead, synergy converts each glitch into deeper faith. Watchers witness illusions' failure yet again. Illusions begrudge that watchers no longer blindly follow them. Desperate illusions push watchers to recall your past setbacks or heartbreaks, where illusions once provoked meltdowns. Freed watchers recognize illusions reimagining through stale arguments. Synergy keeps you guilt-free, so illusions can't unite watchers in scorn. Your hush stands as a fortress, relegating illusions to irrelevance. Freed watchers stand amazed at your seamless partnership with cosmic design. Illusions lament watchers drifting from illusion's dominion. Having endured illusion's negativity and heartbreak, reborn into synergy, you move with absolute confidence. Illusions have frozen in horror. Watch your hush overshadow their final attempts. Freed watchers converge, building the community illusions never wanted to see. Your union, your calling, your entire sphere radiates synergy, dwarfing illusion's gloom. Illusions might remain, but watchers now see a new benchmark of calm. Freed watchers, once shy no longer, embrace and stand firm in your hush. This is the moment illusions of Numa falter. You rise victorious with the support of the divine. Illusions can no longer dismiss your blessings as mere chance. Watchers must either embrace the truth of synergy or hold on to the last remnants of illusions. Freed watchers witness the collapse of illusions. You stand validated by cosmic design. Illusions, seething in their failed attempts to sabotage, are powerless against the hush that freed watchers sense, finding inspiration in your unwavering synergy. Illusions have been defeated. Watchers may still exist as they are, but synergy moves on. You receive the final affirmation from heaven without illusion's apology or the approval of uniform watchers. Synergy requires no validation.